Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have a different video for you. We'll be looking at 7 tips that I have for people looking to start a detailing business on a budget. Before we get into the video, can I ask that you subscribe to the channel? It really helps a small channel like mine. So let's start with number 1. Number 1 is it's not about the products. This pains me to say, as majority of my videos are product reviews. However, most products are very similar in terms of their functionality with very minor differences. For example, Bowden's own snow foam will be similar to Turtle Wax's snow foam with minor differences. I enjoy reviewing these products and identifying the differences. Once we get a bit more established, we can then get more products and decipher what products to use and when. However, for when you are starting, your average client is not going to know the difference between brands and certain products that you use. Majority of your sales are going to come from you and your personality and not what products you use. Tip number 2, do not do extra work. This is an interesting one because for me, I want to do all the things I can to make the car look as best as possible. However, it's not always what the client wants. For example, if you have charged the client for a simple maintenance wash, as much as you want to restore their trim and add a spray wax onto the vehicle, it is not what they've asked for, and if that's the case, it certainly won't be appreciated. Therefore, you have wasted your time and money doing something that you get nothing for. This leads me perfectly into my next tip, which is upselling. Although I'm sure you're going to have your standard fee for a wash, and if that's all the client requests, then that's all good. However, it is worth asking the question, having a chat to the client to see what they think. For example, have a chat with the client and simply saying, yeah, the wash will work and make it look good. However, I can see your trim is faded a little. If I bring that up, it will really make the car pop. You can then charge them a bit more to restore the trim. You could say the same for gloss levels and a spray wax. Tip number 4, try and be mobile. The goal is to have your clients come to you. However, if you offer a different value proposition of we'll come to you, you open a large client base, which you wouldn't have just by saying, I'll come to you. As you are just starting, you won't need a van and you should be able to fit all the equipment in a sedan. As long as the client has a water and power source, you'll be fine. Eventually, once you grow your business, you can change this to having your clients solely come to you. That's the ideal situation. Tip number 5, word of mouth and advertising. Make your business dealings an occasion. When you have finished your detail, take photos of the car, post them to your Instagram and Facebook, of course, with the client's permission. Also, there is no stronger referral partner than word of mouth. Tell your client, if they're happy with how it all went, of course, tell them that if you have any family or friends that would benefit from my service, let me know. Advertise on community pages on Facebook. Ensure that when people need a detail, your name is the first ones they think of. Tip number 6, microfiber cloths. You will need an endless supply of microfiber cloths, ranging from harder to softer. In this business, you can never have too many. If someone asks you what you want for Christmas or your birthday, tell them microfiber cloths. Tip number 7. This one is similar to the first tip, which is you don't need all the appliances yet. There is a famous moniker here in Australia. It is all the gear, no idea. Basically, it means that you've gone out and bought all the latest and greatest stuff, but don't know what you're doing. Although it is good to have this stuff, you don't specifically need it. If a client asks for an interior clean, don't go out and buy a carpet steamer. You can make do with some products and an ordinary vacuum. You will progressively grow and build up to this. Guys, can I please ask that you like, subscribe, and comment on the video? It helps a small channel like mine so much more than you can imagine. If you have any video ideas, let me know, or if you're in the Melbourne area and would like to get your car detailed by me, my email is in the description. Thanks again for watching.